But I remember though, at one point, man, my mom being spiritual, she also, that's something she heavily instilled into me. God, I grew up Christian, but just being spiritual and being one and close with God, not necessarily just Christianity and the religion itself, but my mom was, my whole life she was pushing it on. I remember one time, man, just me having a feeling like, man, I love hip hop, man. I remember I was rapping with Chameleon. We was in high school though, so it wasn't no Swisher House, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But like, damn, this is maybe one day my dream. Not thinking I could ever be a rapper or nothing like that, because there's nowhere in my mind that thought still ain't even in my mind that I could be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but shit, to think that, man, my dream could come true, that I could be an artist, man, that shit don't happen.
I always tell people, like, one thing you told me, I remember one of the first times we met, you was telling me how rap is your dream job. And just how the way you treat it like that, like it's no reason to ever have a bad day because you wake up in the morning and you do what you want to do. And I always remember that, like, well, I get mad and sharp, like, nah, you wake up in the morning, you make beats, you do your DJ, you're doing what you want. Like, there's no reason to really have a bad day. You know what I mean?
And I know how to tell like an hour-long story, you know what I'm saying? But, man, I remember going to church one time, and whatever the preacher told me, whatever he said, he didn't say it to me, but the way he spoke to me was kind of along the lines of, you can love something, if you love it more than God, if you love anything on this earth more than God, that's a sin. And I started thinking, damn, I love the fuck out of hip-hop. Man, damn, do I love hip-hop more than God? Like, damn, because it would always be on my mind, an artist or a song or a line or something someone else said or something they did in the video, or not, this before I was even writing music, really. I might have just started just for fun, just because, and the only reason why I would do it is because we do it at the lunch table or on the school bus.
This like middle school?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So everybody did it. It wasn't just, or anybody who you got called out, and if you didn't do it, you're going to get talked about. So you better try to say something. Even if you was whack, you better try. So
were you the only one that was like the white kid that was rapping at the time too?
I might have been. I might have been. I think I probably was, yeah. I definitely was, come to think of it. Yeah, I definitely was. Definitely was. Yep. Yeah, definitely was.
Yeah.
But I remember going home after the preacher saying, if you love anything more than God, it's a sin. And God, and he said something like, God will take it from you if you don't submit to God and give it to God. So, and it was something, maybe it was the Abraham story in the Bible. I don't know exactly, but I just went home, got all my rap CDs and tapes, everything I had, period. And it was maybe hundreds of them, you know what I'm saying? And I put all of them in the trash can and said,
no shit.
Man, if I gotta let it go, I gotta let it go. And walked away, and then, thinking that was it, and thinking that, I was going to
go away.
You're thinking like, damn, man. And I remember being torn because I loved it so much. And I remember Chameleon even being, he might not remember it, but him making fun of me. Man, why you ain't get that to me? You could have gave him to me. And I was just like, nah, that's not how I work. I gotta let it go. Because it's a sin. And I remember thinking it, not thinking I'm gonna let it go and it's gonna come back to me, thinking, damn, I love you, hip hop, bye, forever, goodbye. Just because I love you more than I love God, and then, for whatever reason here and there, I kind of got more, that wasn't, I don't remember from that point, the next time I bought something that was hip hop, I did, but it wasn't, because for me, it wasn't about buying rap. It wasn't about listening to rap. It was that I loved it so much. I cherished it so much. So it wasn't that, I don't know, I'm burning it and I'm never going to listen to hip hop again. Although I did feel like, goodbye, because I felt like maybe I won't have those feelings again. But as soon as I hear a song that wired me up, it's like, I got to get it.
Donnie Houston.